What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? It is the 30th of March. My name is Tank. This is the IBCGANG channel here on YouTube. We talk about everything in the Cosmos ecosystem and sometimes outside of the Cosmos ecosystem when it comes to crypto. I'm joined by my partner, Nick. Nick, say what's up.
Yo, yo, yo.
Today, guys, we got a bunch of things we're going to talk about, as always, because we always have a bunch of things to talk about. But before we do, if you guys would do us a huge favor, like this video, subscribe if you're not a current subscriber. I'm telling you guys want to be subscribers to this channel. We try to drop you guys alpha and info that you guys, I think, should and need to know in your endeavors in this crypto space, in the Cosmos ecosystem. So it's super beneficial for that reason. And then also, we do giveaways all the time. But it also helps the Cosmos ecosystem because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets. So if you're a Cosmonaut, you should feel good about yourself for helping us out, helping yourself out, and then helping the Cosmos ecosystem out. So again, one last time, guys, do us a real quick favor. It takes no time at all, costs you absolutely nothing. All you need to do, click like, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into things. First and foremost, though, let's say good morning to everybody, Nick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sam, Fozzie, Jess, DGen, Chad. What's going on, Bren? What's up, guys? What's up, Matt? What's up, everybody? Hope you guys' day is going well. What is it? What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, I knew the date. I didn't. It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday. How do you guys feel about Wednesdays? Wednesdays are like, yeah, right.
Best day of the week.
Yeah, I guess you're like right in the middle. Like it could go either way. It's 50-50, much like the market. Much like the market right now. Let's segue into everything using that. Guys, we're looking at Bitcoin to start this off. Of course, we're on the daily. Well, no, I lied. We're actually on the 4 hour. I had to zoom in earlier while I was talking to Nick. We're actually on the 4 hour time frame to start this video off. And we're still using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. Guys, check it out. Wait, first off, what do you guys think? You guys think we keep going? You guys think we come back down? What do y'all think? Market's kind of looking, what do you think, Nick?
So they've been talking about a retest between 46.1 and I think 45.6, something like that.
It's kind of what we were talking about, right? We were talking about retesting those levels because, like we said yesterday, guys, it's not sustainable. It's not maintainable. It's not realistic to expect price action to keep just pumping and pumping and pumping to the upside without some sort of pullback or retest. That's just the way it goes, guys. The market ebbs and it flows. It was pretty simple to see in yesterday, actually even the day before that, with the price action moving so violently to the upside that we more than likely were going to be having a retest. And I don't know though. I could be wrong because obviously the market seems to be doing all kinds of crazy things. It's really bipolar right now, but with this kind of move up over the past, what was this, from March 13th, actually, we've pretty much moved in a really, like, hold on, we've moved up. I'm not even going to count down here, but like, let's just go from the last dip down to where we are right now. 25% in 16 days. That is massive when you're talking a move for Bitcoin. Massive. So what happens when you get those massive moves? Granted, it doesn't look like this, which is a lot better, obviously, because when you get these crazy moves up, what was this? What was actually, let's be real. From here on the February 23rd to the absolute high of this, which was on March 2nd, that was a 32% price increase to the upside in 6 days. That is massive for Bitcoin. But of course, it's not sustainable, right? So when you have those big moves to the upside, guys, again, I'm going to keep saying this. I know it sounds like a broken record, but when you have these kind of moves that are angled like this, just those real vertical moves like that in the market, it's not sustainable. You don't think it's going to happen. You're going to get dumped on. It just happens every single time. But stuff like this, honestly, we're measuring the trend line here, but I can see the angle is a lot better looking. It's not, great by any means, in my opinion, but it's a lot more angled than vertical, which still, even at this angle, is just been a crazy move to the upside. So in my humble opinion, like Nick said, and like I said yesterday, and like people are saying right now, which again, Nick just mentioned, a lot of people are talking about retesting these previous levels of which was once resistance. Again, let me zoom out for you guys on the Bitcoin chart. Guys, people are talking about coming back down here and testing the top section of this triangle pattern that we've been stuck in before we made the breakout. And that just makes absolute sense, right? Actually, a matter of fact, I think if I can remember correctly, I told you guys I would prefer that we actually do that instead of keep pumping and pumping and pumping, because that's what we need to do. That would actually give us a lot more sustainable and maintainable price action if we do keep deciding to go up and to the right. So again, guys, with this massive move, I agree with Nick. I think that we are going to come back down here, retest 44, 45, maybe even come down, and thread. If I zoom in, testing this level right here doesn't necessarily mean that we just bounce right off it, right? Like we literally can thread through it, retest this previous support line that we had to the upside, and we might even thread through that. We could do this, thread through both of them, come retest it, which would line right up to both lines, meeting together right there, get rejected, then thread through it again, and then kind of make our slow step movement to the upside, trying to recapture 50K for the later part, or mid to the later part of April. That's what I think more than likely will happen if we don't get a full fake out and reversal. Again, yesterday I also told you guys the possibility of this being a relief rally is still in play. It's like 50-50, to be honest with you guys. This could be a relief rally for liquidity in the market, for the market movers, market makers. Like literally could be that as well. And I told you guys the last thing you guys want to do is be relief for somebody else. So again, with that being, my mindset, of course, being more of a conservative person, I haven't been overextending myself. I did play. I mean, you can't, the trend is your friend until it's not. You can't ignore the trends. It does seem kind of hypocritical and wish-washy with what I'm telling you guys right now. It kind of sounds like, I hate saying this, but like, everybody else, it's 50-50, could go up, could go down. But like realistically, that's the market. Could go up, could go down. Our job is to time when it's going to be coming down and get out before that, and or get in before it goes up. Like that's realistically what happens in the game. So I hate when people actually say, all you're saying is it could go up, it could go down. Yeah, I'll say that until I'm dead probably, because that's what the market does. It goes up, it goes down. I'm trying to give you guys the clues and what I'm seeing in my thought process. So hopefully you guys can maybe see those signals about when possibly it's going to go up before it goes up, and then obviously when it's going to come down before it really goes down. Again, I'm not going to give you guys financial advice. I'm just giving you guys the thoughts and the ideas of what I'm seeing and what Nick is seeing while we're seeing it in real time. So again, please keep that in mind. But right now, guys, this does look like we could literally still be in a relief rally. We could literally even come right back down halfway into this wedge pattern, kind of where we were previously, and just still be A-okay in the long term. That was bringing us down to $40,000, which would still be a step above, being in the low 30s like we've been in once we got dumped on back here. We would still technically be making stair-stepping movements with the long-term daily price action. Again, this is the 4-hour, but you can see here, boom, boom, boom. Each one of those moves is higher. So again, we can even land right here to the 200 SMA, which is this yellow line, and we would still be making a slow and steady move to the upside. It's just, it is what it is, right? It doesn't really matter if you're not overextended and not, really trying to front run things. We're still making growth, slow and steady growth to the upside so far on the charts. I'm just very, very cautious. So again, I just kind of want to stress those scenarios to you guys. Right now, things do look like on the 4-hour time frame. We'll go to the daily in a second. It does look like by the RSIs on Market Cipher B right here. Let me clear it up for you guys right here so you can see it. It does look like that the RSIs have kind of stalled. They're pinching together and they're both coming down now. Not pinched together, but they are pinching together is what I mean by that. And they both look like they're coming back down right now. Doesn't mean that we don't do something like this before, where we come back down, kind of go sideways here, and then we make another push, come back down, go sideways here, make another push. As long as we're making that slow and steady grind to the upside on price action, that's all that matters, right? Again, this looks like, oh no, but really the way price action looks is it looks like this. So again, you have to, you can't run a marathon. You can't run long distance races. You can't see steady price increasing that's going to sustain itself unless price action actually calms down a little bit, composes itself, and gets its second breath, you know. And in order to do that, we need to kind of relax with the momentum that we're putting out, the energy that we're putting out, the buying support that we're getting in on the market. So just because we see these movements on the RSIs and in these mountain ranges doesn't mean necessarily that it's all doom and gloom. Obviously, you can see that we've still been making that slow and steady gain to the upside. It's just be careful, because sometimes when you relax too much, that's when you give control to the bears, and those bears are just chomping at the bits to take you for that slide like we had right here. Now, this is the kind of movement that I'm trying to warn you guys about, that real relief movement. I'm trying to warn you guys with this movement, this is the stuff you don't want to be caught up into, because boom, you get caught there. And especially if you're overextending yourself or leverage trading, you get liquidated. There's no coming back from that. There's no, cheat code. There's no up, down, left, right to get 30 lives or anything like that. You literally have to keep pumping in more money to get back into the game. And that always sucks. So I'm just trying to express to you guys my thoughts there. Sorry, Nick, do you have anything to add? No? Did I just hear something? Yeah, I might have just heard something like feedback or something. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right now for Bitcoin. I'm not going to spend too much time on the charts right now. I think right now the best thing, in my humble opinion, not financial advice, is just, if you've already bought down here and you guys have rode up with your Bitcoin position and have yet to take profits, you might want to do that. We are getting this rounding action right here on the candlesticks. And again, you can see it right down here on Market Cipher B. We are getting a slow and steady decline with the RSIs. And of course, with the momentum waves, obviously, you can see it's coming back down into the valleys. We are still in the green on the 4-hour momentum. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I had to burp. We are still in the green. I know, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I drink way too much coffee. We are still in the green with the 4-hour money flow waves. But if we go to the daily here, which is the more important thing. Ooh, here we go. This is important right here. Let me show you guys what I got right here. This goes in, and I promise you guys I didn't look at this earlier. I'm just now seeing this with you guys. Like I always try to tell you guys, watch when these RSIs pinch together. And don't ignore when the other signals are kind of all lining up with you, with everything. Right now, guys, we are seeing these waves. I didn't make that video. I apologize. I know I said I was going to make this video explaining Market Cipher. I didn't do that. I will. I promise. I'm writing it down right now. I'm writing it down. Explain MCB on video. I'll get to that. I promise. I totally apologize. But going into these momentum waves here, this mountain ranges, I like to call it, price action to the upside, I like to call mountain ranges. You can see this light blue wave pinching together, coming back into these other waves here. That's not a good thing for price action. Just like how we are having the RSIs pinch together right here as well, guys. Not really a good thing. I mean, it's good when you're pointing straight up and stuff like that, but when you're kind of failing and kind of stalling like we're doing right here with the RSIs, everything right now that I'm seeing along with this sell dot or this red dot right here is telling me more than likely we're going to see downwards price action coming here shortly. Kind of funny also, if you guys remember, if you guys have been watching my stream, I always tell you guys with these option traders, once Wednesday comes around, right? Things start getting a little dicey Wednesday leading into Friday with price action, because these option traders are trying to do what they need to do to cover their, whether they're bullish option traders or not, they're trying to do what they need to do to cover their calls or puts. Kind of funny how I told you guys that in my previous videos. And now look, it's Wednesday, and what's happening, guys? We're getting that downwards price action. We're getting that momentum swing again, or that directional change in the charts and in these signals and oscillators and anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. I'm getting tongue-tied there. But you guys get what I'm saying there. It's kind of coming in again, and it's going to work its way through leading up into Friday when options close, and then when they reopen on Sunday afternoon. But yeah, right now, guys, be patient. Only thing I can tell you guys, be patient. Zoomed out on the daily time frame. Oops. We are doing good. We're doing good. We have failed to capture the 200 SMA right here. As you can see, wicks get up to there, rejected, much like I told you guys in yesterday's stream. Anytime that you're coming up to these key levels on the charts, bots trade them. Old time traders are trading them. And it's just a real, obvious place that you're going to see resistance. So 200 SMA showing as resistance right now. Have not recaptured it just yet. On the daily, we are still in the green on Market Cipher B, but it does look like, signals are showing us also on Market Cipher B that we could be failing that and losing it here shortly. Just be careful, guys. Just be careful. Any questions before we move on from Bitcoin? Excuse me for getting tongue-tied. Need more coffee.
Need more Luna.
Need more Luna. Luna's kind of getting, oops, sorry, I'm sliding down in my chair, guys. Luna's kind of getting to me to be like, don't front run me, guys. But it's really starting to feel like I need to accumulate more Luna as a store of value than anything else. I know that's not the narrative, but with what they've been doing, and we'll talk about this later, I just can't help but feel like at this $100 price point around there is still a really good deal long term for Luna holders, for Luna believers. But anyway, guys, we're gonna move on since we don't have much. I do use, what, I don't like, I use as you can see, Market Cipher has this I don't know what color this is actually or whatever it is, but it's kind of got this transparent, I don't know if you guys can see that transparent kind of wave in the background there. They've added something just recently. I like to use the Don Chan bands. Let me see here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, boom. I like to use these bands right here. When I do. Honestly, I leave them off because I don't really need them, to be honest with you. Like, it's kind of like, I'm not saying like I'm like at that level or anything like that, but like after a while, when you look at these charts for a long time, and as frequently as I do, it's kind of like, like it's probably like how Neil saw the Matrix. It's like a bunch of ones and zeros and stuff like that. Like you eventually don't really need these things. Like you can spot them just by the wicks, and that's all they are. Like you can spot them by the wicks, right? Like I know exactly by looking at this without the DC bands or without any bands, whatever bands you want to use, roundabout on a pretty quick estimate where the bottom and top of these bands are more than likely going to be. Right now we're squeezing up close on the down. I don't even know if I'm saying it right now anymore. I'm getting tongue-tied. The DC bands, we're getting to the topper part of that. What's to be expected meeting up with the 200 SMA and stuff like that. And then again, look where, again, with the charts, this downwards trend line that I had, how it meets up exactly with the bottom part of the DC bands. And then recently where price action was on the bottom before with these wicks, look how it lines up pretty much exactly on average of where the bottom of that band or that range is. So yeah, it's good to use them. I use them every once in a while. Obviously I have the DC band here to at any given time. I could just pull it out of my holster and use it right? Like if I need to double check it or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, my whole thoughts are like when you're looking at stuff, try to keep it simple. Like Market Cipher is great, Lux Algo is great and all that stuff, but after a while, you don't really even need to see them. Or you don't really need to use them. Blah 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 blah. Sorry, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. I was gonna talk about something else and I totally forgot. Nick, what was I gonna talk about?
Talking about Atom TA.
Atom.
And then you got some Luna TA after.
How dare I forget about Atom? How dare, guys? You guys should just penalty. You need to go sit in the corner right now. Yep.
Red card.
Yep. Right now, guys, doing okay. We're gonna try to keep this simple. It's really hot all of a sudden in this room. I don't know if it's the new lights or whatever I put out, but it's really hot all of a sudden in this room. It's like my AC not on. What the heck? It's really uncomfortable. I might have to go fix that in a second, Nick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quickly, though, let me get through this before I lose my train of thought, guys. We're going to keep this super simple because you guys know I'm super bullish for Atom long term. Really, right now, guys, we're doing A-okay. We're just underneath $30 on our current daily upward trend line, still away from that. I think, really, though, if we see price action move to the downside for Bitcoin, I do think that we're going to come back down here, probably retest $28, $27, maybe even thread through it. And then, hopefully we catch some more support coming in and we just kind of thread upwards for the foreseeable future, or at least for the rest of the remaining of the April or whatnot. I keep wanting to say that it's April. It's not. It's still March. But yeah, guys, obviously even zoomed out further than that, you can see that we are still well away from our ultimate support zone or upwards trend line that we've been having, which is around $20. If we get that, I'm starting to DCA again. Not financial advice, just letting you guys know what I'm planning on doing. Right now, Market Cipher B, kind of doing the same thing as Bitcoin. topping out kind of here. Looks like it's stalling out. We'll have to see, guys. Be patient. Nick, if you don't mind, I'm going to mute my mic and go take care of this real quick. Give me like, if you don't mind, just a couple of minutes, guys. Just 1 or 2 minutes to figure out what's going on. It's like really uncomfortable in here. It's like the thing just turned off and went to heat or something.
Yeah, go for it, bud.
1 second, guys. You got it, Nick. Take over.
I wish I could do stuff on the screen. It would be so much better. Anyway, how's the day going, guys? I could tell you over here, it's overcast. A little bit of rain. How's the weather over there? How's everything going? Interaction with the chat. Here we go. Charles, hello, hello, hello. What's up, G Torres? Chad, lots of rain. Yeah, feel you on that. Jesse, it's freaking cold. Yes, sir. It's just cold over here. Oscar, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Tyler, I feel you, man. This Illinois weather. It's overcast almost every day, it feels like in the spring. It's raining, D-John. Good to hear, Matt. $80 degrees. Look at you, Brian. What's up, Sammy? Oh, life's a dream, bro. How's your life? It's hot in Panama. You know, my girlfriend's grandfather is actually from Panama, and he says it's the most beautiful country in the world. I still haven't went to visit. I'm waiting, though. Raining in Paris. Raining on Paris. Wow. I'm sorry, Oliver. Well, I'm with you, man. It's raining here today, too. Chase, it's beautiful in Vegas. It's always beautiful in Vegas. Always. Tyler, it's because of the family, bro. That's why you're in Illinois still.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. It like, I don't know why, but it turned up to 80 and I was like, oh, I'm dying. Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to cut you off, Nick. You guys in the middle of talking.
Oh, we're talking in the chat. You can interact.
Ah, all right.
Look at that.
What's going on in the chat? 80 degrees and sunny. Yeah, I don't want it to be 80 degrees in my house, though. Ugh. It is supposed to be a pretty nice day for the most part. And then I think it's going to storm. Panama to-do list. Obviously, Nick. Ooh. No, I can't let the alpha out. I know some stuff happening in Panama. Can't let you guys know, though. Yet. I will. Not yet, though. We're going to move on, though. I think I covered, we go over Atom quite a bit. Right now, captured right back. Ooh, look at that. $30.12. Look at that go. The believers. The believers. Yes, don't ever give up on our love child. Atom's the best. Don't let anybody tell you differently. But guys, unless you guys have anything else that you guys want to talk about with Atom, let Nick and I know, or we're going to move on real quickly. Trying to stay on point today, guys. Trying to stay on point today. We're going to move on into Luna. Luna is still doing really well. Guys, I told you guys, this is so simple. I know it's going to sound dumb after a while after I say it so many times. But trend line, keep it up for the foreseeable future. Oops, I can't obviously use TradingView. And I could literally see us getting up to $400, $500. Like, honestly, I'm going to put it out there. You might call me crazy. I'm going to put it out there, guys. I could see us literally doing this by August. Don't overextend yourself just because I said that. But like, I'm leaving it up. And until it goes away, like, it hasn't, right? Like, why not? The trend is your friend until it's not. So realistically, I could see this still threading through. I could see it, Oh, okay, I'll correct myself. 300, to $450 somewhere around August. I really could see that happening. You know, even on the lower end right here. But yeah. I really could see that happening, guys. I mean, I got no reason not to believe that, right? No reason not to believe that. No reason not to believe that, guys. The trend is our friend until it's not. Ape Man, yeah, I was a powerlifter, guys. Well, I still guess I am. We should do a different one, right? Where it's like ape in or something like that, but that'd be completely against everything we always say here on the channel. Ape in. Ape in. Yeah. Free shout out or plug in for Ape Man. Got some good shirts. Or we should do something like that, right? Like IBCGANG. That'd be cool with the little logo. Bop bop. Moving on. As long as no heavy regulation. Well, the thing is, no. So here's the thing. I could see that with anything else. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat, Nick. Tell me no. With anything else, I could highly see that. But Luna and the whole team, it's off the grid. You guys ever see the commercial? That's it. We're going off the grid. And like 5 minutes later, it's like, never mind. We're going back on the grid. I think it's like a phone commercial. But like literally, what you gonna do? How you gonna regulate UST? How you gonna regulate? I mean, you can regulate everything, like as far as like centralized things and attack them that way. But like, what you gonna do? I honestly believe, like I said earlier on, that I need to start buying more Luna. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do it. Wait, hold on. Nah, we're overextended right now, right? Are we? Daily. Should I buy another 1,000 right now, guys?
Dude, that's way overextended. Don't touch that
Super overextended right now. Like, I want to buy it right now, but like, we don't buy the green, right? We don't buy the green. We've got to stick to the... Is it coming back down? Yeah, it looks like it'll come back down. Let me reset this. 4 hour. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with Luna. You never know where you're going to be able to catch a good price. So it's like, let's just go with this. On the 4 hour time frame, it could happen today, tomorrow, whenever. I want to buy me some more. I'm going to buy me $1,000 more. Not a lot, but I just want to add to my bags for my 3-year, 5-year bag. If it comes down, we're going to stick to the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. No. Yes. No. Wait, hold on. Let me eyeball this.
The 50 SMA is probably a better entry, around $95.
The 50 is a great one. I'm just looking back to, like, realistically, right? We're doing our SMA strategy, guys. This is how I do my SMA. I'm doing it live. I didn't mean to do this. I don't mean to take up a lot of time. But like, this is how I do my SMA strategy, right? Like, it's all there. It's going to change depending on how you are, per your risk and how conservative are and how risky you are. So like, when you take your measurements and you have your stipulations that need to be met, you're gonna kind of come up with your own conclusions and stuff like that. But like what Nick was saying, I want to go off the 50, but I want to take into account, like, this 50 is the red line right here. How much after the SMA breaks, on average, before it's recaptured again, that's 11. Let's say fully recovers it, like dominantly recovers it. Like, it could come down 52% realistically from where it starts the break and starts the failure. I mean, you could say here would be actually at here too. Or, to get a better idea is you'd want to measure, move all of these like I did before and then calculate the moves. But that is 46. So I'm not saying that this is going to happen. I'm just going to do the worst case ones real quick. 30, 46, 30, 46, 30, 46. That's a pretty bad one. 23. And right here, that looks pretty decent, right? Spitballing it, just eyeballing it. That really didn't get captured there. It's like down here, 26. So it's like, we can do this here on the 50. If it breaks through here, I just don't see that. I just don't see that. If it breaks down here, here's my levels, guys, right here. That's 20%. I'll cut the difference there. I'm going to mark them right now on the chart. I'm going to mark them right here on the chart. First buy zone, because you guys know I like to do in 4s. First buy zone. Second buy zone. That's not straight at all. Third buy zone. I'm not going to get the fourth one. I just know I'm not going to get the fourth one at all. It's crazy. So, but, you know, just in case we have to have it there. That's going to be our fourth one right there. So again, guys, I'm going to mark this and let you guys look how that's annoying me, how crooked that is. It's kind of better. Not really. Oh my gosh. Can I just get a straight line? Stop it. There we go. That'll have to do for now. So what is that? $1,000, guys. We'll do $100 here. Don't copy me. This is just me. This is not financial advice at all. Don't you dare copy me or start taking this as financial advice, guys. But this is what I'm going to do. $100 there. And I'm going to leave this here so you guys can see it. We're going to do... why do I always forget to do that? $200 here. Every position on the way down has to be more than the last position for me in my DCA strategy, right? We're going to do... What does that leave me with, Nick? Quick math. What does that leave me, Nick? 350 there. What's the remainder of that, guys?
It's laid out on my screen, so.
I'm with. I'm a 1/10 tank. What? So that'd be 450 right here, right? Boom. So that's what I'm going to be buying right there, guys, with Luna. If it comes back down, that's what I'm buying right there. And that's how I DCA. Just letting you guys know, that's how I DCA. So that way, if I miss it, it gets there. My average buy is somewhere between here. If I miss that, my average buy kind of ends up somewhere between here. And miss that, my average buy ends up being more realistically somewhere around here. Actually, it's like around here kind of thing. But yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for right there, guys. That's what we're doing with Luna. I want me some more Luna. We're gonna leave it there though. On the daily, it's gonna look like a smash thing. Yeah, look at that. Bep. That's my DCA right there. For $1,000. You know, realistically though, if I was to do the 200, and this is like, if it does this, I probably will do another $1,000 here on the 200 SMA. But we really don't have much to go by for the 200 SMA. Like from the break here to that low, the absolute low was 46%, right? From there, I can actually pull this up here. Average calculator. Here. So that's, remember guys, 46.76. Actually, I write that down. 46. That's horrible. That looks horrible. 46.70. Anyway, we got it. And then if we go to the 200 SMA again, we look for it. There's really nothing below it. So we only have that one. Okay, so it's 46.70. I didn't even need to write that down. It's only 46.76 right here. So we'll just do that and we'll go 46%. Is realistically, if we break down below from the past price action, if we break this, what's 46%? You guys ever think that's going to happen again? No. But realistically, it's happened once before. So if things don't repeat themselves but rhyme, this is what we're looking for as far as a low, around $33. That's the ultimate low, right? Just because I don't think that's going to happen, I will buy. Same thing here. Again, with my entries, right? So there. I will buy here. And I will buy here. So yeah. One right there. 1, 2. No, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my buy levels right there. So if we get a complete reversal, the market goes to crap. 55, 46, 37, and then 33. I might put like a big let's go at 33. That's just me though. That's just me. Don't copy me. That's just me. Yep, it was. And me and Nick kick ourselves every single day for not buying that Luna. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Getting so distracted over here. I told myself I wasn't going to do that, but let's move on. Let's carry on, guys.
It's Luna.
It's Luna, man. It is, though. Like, when do you ever, Nick, every single time I think like, oh, I'm going to wait it out. No, it just goes, no, you're not.
Nope.
Like, I never get a good entry on Luna. So because I can't time the tops and the bottoms, what I can do is control my DCA strategy. And I'm going to do that. So if I don't get it, I don't get it. If I do get it, great. But that's what I'm going to do for Luna going forward. I'm super bullish on Luna. I'm super bullish on the Terra ecosystem. All my lunatics, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like this video, share it with your mama, auntie, uncle, brother, mother, whoever you want to share it with. Because again, you know, the more people that see this, the better for everybody, right? So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right there. Let's carry on. Right now, though, we're seeing kind of a little volatility. Not bad, though. Not bad for the rest of the market here. Hey, moving on. Let's take a look at our 10K portfolio, guys. We're still up $134. Hey, a win's a win. It's not about how much you win. It's about how much times. It's not about how much, like dollar-wise, you win, but it's about being a winner. I don't know how to make that sound bad, like not sound like Ricky Bobby, bro. Oh. If you're not first, you're last. If you're not in profits, you ain't doing right. So the only thing that matters is if you're in profits. We're still in profits. We were up almost, $500, $600 yesterday. Right now, we're up $134. But, market go up, market come down. It is what it is, guys. So still doing okay. The ones that are really drawing it down, to be honest with you, is persistence, which I'm giving that one a lot of time. Obviously, right now, Stargaze. Guys, we're going to get into that. Let Nick and I know, like, honest, genuine question. What do you guys think is going on with Stargaze? Do you guys think it was just like the hype train is over and now, like, what do you guys think? Let us know in the chat, because we were discussing this earlier, and like, would like to know what you guys think about Stargaze. Why do you guys think the price is dipping so low?
Waiting for the marketplace.
You think so? Like fully,
100%.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, persistence dipping, Stargaze dipping right now in the portfolio. Osmosis, kind of just, it's more acting like a stable coin, to be honest with you guys. Like it really is $8, anywhere between $8 and $9, kind of like stabling out right around there. Like that's kind of where the floor is right now for Osmosis currently. Who knows? Of course, Juno, it's real volatile, was up. Now it's back down to 26.81. So that's kind of like hitting a little bit. We're not down a lot, not even 1% right now on the portfolio on the daily, but it's down a little bit. A whole $3.24. Crow, from where we bought it, down $8.87, about 0.9%. I think Crow has a really good. I think Crypto.com and Crow have a really good, like, long-term play going for them. So, I'm not worried about that. For the sake of the 3 months, though, like, I would like to be in profit so I could give away $1,000 of this, but, hey. But yeah, everything else doing okay, guys. Everything, look, SIF Chain, guys. My portfolio is up 41. Nick and I have been trying to tell you guys about SIF Chain. Just a small little $1,000 buy is up $41 in past 3 days. We told you guys about that a while ago, bro. Up 41.82. That's like the majority of what's up right now. Of course, NETA, Secret doing really good, and of course Terra. We were just talking about Terra. But yeah, guys, that's what our profile is looking like right now for the 10K list. Hopefully, we stay in profits, guys. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. wiggle your ears and touch your nose, or however that rhymes, whatever it is. Let's move on though. Let's move on. And we're walking. Let's see here. Let's move on into Juno. Dun, dun, dun. We got to talk about Juno, right? Guys, if you guys don't know, we do have voting happening right now. Actually, let me go here and try to bring it up for you guys. Am I disconnected? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. I think I'm disconnected. No, I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I'm disconnected. Go to your vote right here, guys. Please do yourself a favor and vote. Where's my Juno? And make sure you vote for this, guys. If you guys don't know what this is all about, please do yourself a favor and read into it. Like I always say, you guys need to do your own homework. Don't just go by what Nick and I or any YouTuber is telling you, or anybody on social media. Make sure that you are reading into it yourself. You know, find several different avenues of reading it and articles to read it so that you can draw your own conclusion and not read the writer's bias and stuff like that. Because no matter how unbiased they say they are, everybody leans one way, right? I voted yes, as you can see for this. Don't vote just because the way I voted. Vote the way you want to vote. This does take no direction on the CCN issue, though they say. I will be honest, and this is why I wanted to talk about it. What this does is it fixes security fixes. If I go back here, it's probably easier to read because it's, you know, not light mode, it's dark mode. It does security patch, performance improvements, governance module. Governance module can execute contract. This is the biggest one right here, right? If you guys don't catch on to what they're doing here, which I get it. I totally freaking get it. This does start the snowball for taking care of the CCN issue. This is essentially, this again is another really, you know, industry changing, history making thing in blockchain, guys. Now, us as the community is going to be able to execute contracts via our votes. So again, in a sense, what has happened here, guys, is they have washed their hands of this situation and said, you know what, we're catching so much flack. We're doing this or that. We are going to be leaving the legal parts of it all out and not touching our hands with it. And if the community says so, then we're going to do what the community says. Kind of like what we've been talking about, right? So they're kind of just giving the liability to the community and kind of attacking CCN, or the issue, not attacking CCN, or we're addressing the issue that we're dealing with CCN that way. So if any action gets taken place, it's on you and me now. The validators and all them, they're saying, no, it's up to the community, which in essence was supposed to be what it was supposed to be in the first place. But that's what they're doing right here, guys. And this also gives them the software upgrades and stuff they need to actually make sure that this can actually happen on the next proposal. So they are working towards taking care of what's happening between the community and CCN by doing this. Please make sure you go to your guys's, wherever you vote. I just like to come to the Capital One. I'm sorry, this is not dark mode. And I voted yes for this just because, like I said, I'm already at the point now where I'm like, let's just do this. Let's just do this, right? So yeah, read it over though. Get into the mud and read that over. Understand it for yourself, guys. That's literally what's happening there. And then also phase 2 will introduce interchain accounts. So it's a lot more to that, obviously, but it is one part of the issue that we've been dealing with that is being worked out with this upgrade. So make sure that you guys do vote on that. And there's been a lot of speculation of people saying that this is the moment that you're going to want to, if you guys haven't noticed with airdrops and stuff like that, definitely be part of, just like Prop 16, just like Prop 4. Don't ignore this. Take a stand. I already did it once. I abstained once before when we first initiated the whole proposal thing and put it out there. I thought it was my duty as somebody on YouTube, somebody that talks to the masses and stuff like that, to abstain. And I gave you guys my thoughts that I thought that maybe all the parties directly involved, validators and all that stuff, should maybe just abstain and let the community, the true community, really voice themselves without being tainted. So that's why I did what I did. I had my opinions. Obviously, you can probably tell what that opinion was about the whole situation because I've shown you what I just voted for right now. But now that is out of the way and what's the word I'm looking for? The table has been set by the community. I can safely, I feel like myself now partake in the implementing of what the community has come to agree upon, regardless, or the outcome of the vote, and then maybe not agree upon. So I feel like now I can safely go ahead and show you guys the further votes that I take going forward. So I'm just fulfilling what the community has already voiced, regardless if I align with it or not. I'm just voting to uphold the governance integrity, uphold the voting integrity, uphold the network integrity, and I have voted yes to move forward with this. Again, do your guys' own homework, come to your own conclusions. Let us know what you guys think. Nick, what do you think? How are you going to vote, if you don't mind me asking?
I already voted yes. Okay. It's no brainer.
Yeah, okay. How are you guys? Well, maybe we can just ask this. You know, you don't really ask, it's considered impolite or rude to ask people this in the traditional world, how you vote and stuff like that. But I'm going to ask you guys now. How do you guys think you guys are going to vote on this? Have you guys voted yes? Have you guys voted no? Like how have you guys vote? What are you guys going to do? But yeah. Let's move on though. Let's move on. Let Nick know. Let Nick know. How are you guys going to vote? How are you guys going to vote? Yes. Just like yes. Strong yes. You guys are all, yeah. Yes, of course. Voted yes, Brent. Everybody says. Yeah. Moving on though. I said we were going to move on, but like moving on to the next point of this discussion, I thought it was really interesting. This conversation between CCN and one of the core team members, which is Demi here. Like they're going back and forth. Of course, we all know I'm not going to repeat everything this guy says because he's just trying to stall and get people to sway for his, his own benefit. But of course he was saying like, Prop 17 unity, if it was this and that, like he'd be willing to work with it. And then this Demi has said, glad you liked it. You can start distributing glad you like it. You can start distributing staking rewards as good faith. Maybe the community will like that proposal more as well. Now, if you guys don't know, this whole argument that this guy has said time and time again is I just want to ensure it's not my funds. I want to make sure that it goes back to my clients. I want to remind you guys, and this is the facts, okay? I just want to remind you guys, this is not me giving you guys my opinion. This is the freaking facts of the matter. His clients, per his own words and per the research, come from Atom. These guys have given him Atom, and that's what opened up airdrops to this guy. Not just Juno, but we're obviously just talking about Juno. But that's how he's gotten his Juno. Now, since him getting the airdrops that were, in a sense, realistically, his clients' airdrops, they're the ones that are getting rewarded for this, right? Not him. He's just the manager of the funds. So he should have been giving it back. If what he says is true and genuine, he should have been giving it back as they came to his clients or advising his clients that, hey, look, hey, by the way, one of the benefits that you guys got was this amount per your allocation that I'm, managing here. That's what should have happened if everything he's saying is genuine and true. But that didn't happen. He didn't even let them know that they got this airdrop. He also, on top of that, after combining his wallet to make his compounding power that much more stronger, which I always tell you guys, right, about compounding power. I kind of agree with that in that sense. But the ethic part of it is what I don't agree with. He's taking rewards after a certain amount of time and selling it for profit. Never gave it, or so far has not proved at all or given anybody any kind of, proof, like I said, that he's been giving these funds or profits to his people that gave him Atom at all. So he doesn't care. He's been pocketing all of this. He doesn't care by your actions in the past at all about your clients or of his clients. I'm kind of talking to him right now, but honestly, if it was the case where you could have been like, hey, no, I'm like legitimately, I've been giving back. I made them aware of this and that. Like it's a genuine concern and all this stuff. Let's be real. If at any given time you've made so much money off of it that you could have gave it back to them in full with just the rewards that you've sold off so far, not even the bag that you accumulated, just off the rewards that you sold, you could have gave it back to them. So let's be real. Your concerns are not really about giving back. You just want us to not burn it. I'm of the mind right now, because of those, burn it. It's not about the money. It's about the principle. I've always told you guys, me and Nick here, we're all about being, you know, upright people. Like, we say what we say, we mean what we say, we do what we say. We're never going to take allocations. We're never going to be jaded. We're never going to do that at all. It's about the principle of things. Burn your money. Burn it. Just because you're a liar. And now that all of that has been said and done, the community has said what they want to say, and the vote has passed that they want to do what they want to do, I feel like now I can come out and say that. Burn your money. I don't believe you one bit. And I want the core team and everybody else in the community to know that per his actions, we should burn his money. Burn it. I don't even want it to come back to the community pool. Burn it. Just be done with it. It's tainted money anyway. It's blood money in my mind. Burn it. Anyway, yeah. There we go. That's what I want to say. I wanted to rant. But going into this, I think what was even more funny and damning was he goes into now, right after having this conversation, which again, March 29th, not too long ago at 1:27 p.m. He goes in right after at 1:33 a.m., March 30th, of telling everybody he's going to be giving away Juno now. All you got to do is give him your address. Bro, if that doesn't look like you're trying to bribe people again, I don't know what that looks like. Burn it. This guy is so shady. Like, that's not at all what Demi was saying. He was probably saying, from how I interpret that, show us that you're actually caring about your clients, not us. We don't care about you, so don't care about us. It's obvious you don't care about us. We were talking about and taking into account these people that you are managing for. He was probably saying, show in good faith to the community that you actually care about them. But obviously you don't, because you're giving it away. Now you're saying you want to give it to us. That's not ours. That's theirs. If it is even theirs, you gamed it, so it's not even theirs realistically. Like, definitely not yours. Burn it. Burn it. Bro, do you even read what you... I don't care if you, like, language barrier or not. Do you not, like, double check what you read, like, what you post? And also, did you guys also see where he was talking about... I put this in my Discord. I don't have it now, of course. I should have saved it. But I thought it was really funny. If you guys watch his wording... He was saying that his legal team has told him that they have... I wish I could find it. Guys, do I have a link for that right here in our... I have it in my Discord. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let me just share this with you guys. I'm going to share it. Boom. He put this out on the 29th. We are like a fund that provides staking services, but not exactly a fund. So, like, you are like not what you say you are like. What? Like, what? Do you even read what you write? We are what we are, not what we are, but we're not. After consulting with lawyers, which I highly doubt that you did, we have established a legitimate scheme. Do you read what you write? Even if you, like, I literally... If I had that much money, I know for certain that I would have, like, an English speaking person go, no, bro. You don't want to put that word scheme, legitimate scheme to conduct your business out there. Like, don't put that out there. What? I said, what? Oh, what you doing, Willis? What you trying to put out there? I don't even know. What you doing? What are you doing? That's what I want to know. And then also, we're going to go on into one last thing, and I can't find it now. I can't find it now, guys. Hold on. I have it here. Though. I have it for you guys. Here we go. Boom. And then, of course, to add to everything, Sonny puts this out not too long ago. There's a non-trivial, whatever you want to say, chance that Juno has a fork in the coming weeks. Like, bro, I love you to death, Sonny. I think you're super smart. Stop, bro, stop. Like, I don't know. But then again, he was kind of addressing the whole adding superfluid staking to OSMOSIS. And I do agree with him. Until this is all settled, I probably wouldn't do it either. But, like, stop. Some things are better left unsaid. Kudos to you, though, that you actually do charge your phone. 92%. Hey. Trust the guy. Trust the person that has a phone that's charged all the time. That's all I got to say about that. Bump, 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 bump. Anyway, accepting bribes. Yeah, I'm just, what the hell? So much fun, guys. Drama for your mama. Speaking of, one last thing when it comes to Juno and Osmosis. Notional Labs, Jacob. I speak highly of him quite a bit. Regardless of people's personal past and flaws or whatever, as far as a developer, as far as somebody that works on infrastructure, and as far as somebody that is doing a really good job voicing his transparent opinion to people out there in our space, I highly respect Jacob so far. He is somebody that I turn to that is in the inner circle that I feel like is giving the people exactly, what they want to hear. A real unjaded opinion about what's happening from his viewpoint. He runs Notional. It's a staking. It's a validator on multiple different things. He was pretty expensive. I'll give him that. He was very expensive to stake with, but he did just drop his Osmosis and Juno nodes to 5%, being a lot more competitive. And so I just kind of want to give him a shout out. Jacob, I think you're doing a great job. Again, I haven't ever spoken to him personally, guys, and I'm not trying to inflate him or tell you guys go delegate, but I'm telling you guys, he does great work. He does infrastructure work, coding work, and stuff like that. And he is been one of the few very verbal people coming out and going after, CCN and all these other people like them. So shout outs to you, Jacob. I'm glad to see that you actually did reduce it. I think that you're worth every bit of it beforehand. But now that you have reduced it, I do obviously want to tell people about, and also, guys, if you're looking for a validator that's concerned about software and hardware when it comes to their nodes and keeping it up to date and, not missing a beat when it comes to, blocks and stuff like that, like, he's really good, guys. Noah, thank you so much, brother. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Excuse me. So I just wanted to put that out there, guys. Somebody that so far I feel like you can kind of trust, whatnot. Like there's a saying in here, don't trust, verify, right? But like he does show the proof in the pudding when he speaks. So just kind of want to give him a shout out. Moving on. Oh, here's my piece that I was going to talk about. That next thing I want to talk to you guys about is KAVA. Oh, not KAVA. Kraken listing Secret. Bullish. Who here likes Secret? Let us know. Raise your hand. Meh. You guys like Secret? Meh. I have my concerns, right? And all this other stuff, but I think they'll get ironed out. I'm still long-term bullish on Secret Network, on Shade, on Silk, all the whole privacy thing. Secret also was listed on OKCoin. Bullish. What is the Secret price doing right now? Oh, it's down a little bit. Why is it not pumping even more? What's going on? Or maybe this was because those kind of pieces of news, it's always after the fact. They maybe bought somewhere else, but price action still kind of just ranging $5.41. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Grits. Like I have my concerns and stuff like that too, but I think they'll get iron everything out. I think they'll do what they need to do. Road to $10. Super realistic. Let's move on though. Just wanted to drop that for you guys. If you guys are bullish on Secret Network, and everything inside their ecosystem, please do us a favor. Subscribe and hit that like button. Let's move on. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is Route. Admittingly, Nick knows more about Route than I do probably. But as you guys can see, Route is going to be connected here soon via the IBC. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Want to give them a big shout out. If you guys don't know, check out Route. Nick has been trying to put that in my ear over and over and over and over and over. As you can see, he's very active in engaging with them all the time. Guys, Route or Router Protocol, as you guys can see here, also has been doing really, really well. Check that out. That is their Twitter handle right there. Check them out. Something to think about, guys. Guys, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the NETA DAO. Guys, you're a Route holder? Get it, Pardesh. Get it. The NETA DAO, guys. We have NETA Troopers coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be buying me. Hopefully, don't you guys buy them all up. I swear if you guys buy them all up, you guys better give me one. You guys better give me one. I got kids and stuff like that, but I'm going to try to be here right when they release. Try to get me some of those things. I'm saying it right now. I'll be so sad. I'll be so sad for some money. If y'all buy it all up and I don't get one, I'm going to be so sad. But I also want to let you guys know, not just about the NFT, guys. NETA DAO is doing some amazing things, and these NETA NFTs are actually going to be funding a lot of that NETA DAO. So if you guys believe in the possibility of NETA and its future, you guys might, not financial advice, you guys might want to hold on to these. The last time we saw something on PASG, by the way, it was the Strange Clan NFT, and those minted in a Dutch auction style environment where it starts higher, then it goes lower over time. Those minted between, what was it? 7 to 14 or something like that. This is the floor price right now. Check this out. 83 Atom is the floor price right now. They were saying on that tweet that's going to be a floor price of 6 Atom, I believe. 6 Atom. 6 IBC Atom mint costs. So guys, not saying, obviously Strange Clans has a lot more utility and stuff like that, but also these NETA troopers in a way have utility as well, right? They're going to the DAO, they're funding the DAO. There's a lot of things that possibly could come out of the NETA DAO. It is also obviously NETA being a store of value, super scarce asset. You guys want to check that out, guys. Check that out. Why does that say not follow? Follow. Thank you very much. Did I unfollow that or something? Shame on me. After airdrop, receive a free trooper. I believe so. If that's the case, I definitely should have got some, but I haven't even checked into that either. Not until we get it. So, and then also you can go ahead here. There's I don't even know if I'm saying this right. The Voto Club NFT drop for those who provided 0.2 NETA in the Juno swap liquidity pool within the first 24 hours of the inception on February 1st. I believe I did that. So hopefully I do get part of that. So, but in either way, I'm buying. Like, again, you guys don't have to do that, but I'm going to be buying me. Nick, are you buying me? Are you buying me? Are you buying a couple of these?
Oh yeah, 3 for myself and then 3 for a friend.
3 for a friend. Guys, if you have friends, be a good friend. Even be a good son or brother or sister. Buy one for your family members. Tell them to hold on to it indefinitely. You never know, right? You never know. History in the making. But yeah, guys, just showing you guys the possibility of what might actually happen. Definitely, you need this. Tank, you definitely need a second. Why? Because I'm so all over the place. Trust me. You guys, when I say Nick works hard, it's because of me. Not like because of that, but because I put him through the ringer all the time. Like, not even trying to do that, guys. Could you imagine working with me? I'm super cool and all that stuff, but like I am kind of scatterbrained. I know, guys. I know. Don't you say nothing, Nick. Nick is like, he's crazy. Guys, next thing we're moving on to is KAVA. If you guys don't know, this may or may not, I didn't have the time, but I've been talking about this quite a bit and the possibility of the UST surge happening on KAVA. Now, just hear me out, guys. I've been saying this, right, to be ready for it. I haven't had time to look into this, guys, but UST fans can expect up to 2,300 boosted rewards. That's insane. That's insane on your UST. Now, if it was anything like when they did their Atom surge, like all I did was lend my Atom out. Let me show you guys. Oh, excuse me. Let me go to the KAVA network right here. This was Prop 68. I don't know if you guys can read this at all, but basically all they're saying is, if this passes, then we'll be able to proceed forward with the surges and IBC and all this other stuff. Guys, this had a minimum required met of 10%. Obviously, they met it. The vast majority of it, 99.93% of them voted for this. Now, if you guys don't know, Atom and AKT have been surging already. And like, honestly, this surge, even though it wasn't as big as the Atom one, the total supply the total APY that you're getting on this surge is 70%. Now, if you guys go back and look at the price action for AKT when they started their surge was like over somewhere between here and here. But like, obviously that's like when you want to get into it, right? When things are catching momentum and they're like, you know, catching the wind in their sail and pumping to the upside, because now all you're doing is lending out something that's already appreciating. And then on top of that, for your lend, for you just supplying and lending, not borrowing against, because that's what they ultimately want you to do. But for just lending out, you're getting exposure on the KAVA network for AKT 70.07% on your rewards. Now, of course, you're going to get rewarded back in KAVA, hard, and the likes, you know, on their platform. That's how they reward you. And then you can choose to lock it up for a month and then take it out. That's how they kind of protect liquidity. It's how they protect, you know, the volatility there. And then also they'll give you another on top of that, which is insane, 500%. Let me go ahead and connect my wallet. I didn't do this, but a little bit to test it out earlier with Adam. But if you go here and check out, let me go here. Where's my KAVA? Let me go back. Go back. If you go back here and you go to their lend, right? This is what we're talking about here. But so if you just have UST, you can just supply it, lend it out, and you can take it back at any given time. And when I was doing this, the Atom supply, when that surge was going on, was 40%. As you can see right here, if you were, it still is 49.44% supply reward. Right now, supply reward for your AKT 70%. Now you get rewarded, and then you have to, if you go to here claim, right, your rewards. I was doing it every day, but you can lock it up for a whole 12 months, a year, and it will give you a bonus 500% on your hard and KAVA. So if you're a long-term player like me, oh my gosh, this is really, really, especially with UST where there's not that much volatility. It's a peg, right? It's supposed to stay at $1. It's supposed to stay at $1. I'm getting excited because this is the kind of stuff that changes your freaking lives, guys. This is the kind of stuff that, you know, you want to go into degen stuff. This is kind of degen-y, but this is like when you're trying to mitigate your risk and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's a stable coin. Yeah, it's algorithmic. Yeah, there's always the chance, blah, 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 blah. But we're taking a peg stable, and they're telling you right now that on their surge that you could possibly get up to 23.76 APY on your return, your HAVA, your hard and your KAVA. I was trying to say two things at one time. And then on top of that, if you delay gratification even more and wait a full 12 months for your rewards, that can mature over 500% on top of that. Are y'all crazy? Guys, tell me how to get into this. Tell me how to get into this. That's what I want to know, right? That's what I want to know. So again, and here's another crazy thing, right? You can pool, because and it maybe it changed, but per my experience with Atom, I could pull this out at any time and transfer it right back out. I could pull it right back out. I was able to go in and out with my Atom, lickety split. There was no lockup. There was no bonding. There was no lockup, anything. I supplied, of course, every day when that algorithm goes through and the mechanics go through to measure how much rewards you should get for your supply. You know, you get rewarded. So the longer you stay in, you can't just get in out. The trick it is stay in long enough to at least be rewarded, right? If you don't, then you're defeating the whole purpose. But if you see a good opportunity with the UST being, again, a peg thing, like the whole point of that is it's not going anywhere, right? That was supposed, the peg's supposed to not move from the peg from $1. $1 is $1. You get into that, you supply it when they have their surge for UST, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're getting your, how many percent? Again, there's caveats to this. Let me show you guys to this. You guys have to be some of the first ones. And this is why I'm telling you guys who watch this show, you know, let me show you guys. There's little things that you guys have to be the first $1 million of liquidity that supply, right, for Atom to get that exposure. And then every bracket below, you kind of reduce that percentages. So I'm expecting, if it was anything like AKT, if it was anything like Atom, it's probably going to be something similar to get exposure to the 1700 for Atom. You need to be the first mill in there. Set yourselves up so that when it does go live, keep your eye on this ball. And when it goes live, just slide in there. Just slide in there. $1,000, $1,000. Let's do quick math. Let's do quick math right now. Okay, guys? Let's do quick math. If I have $1,000 and I just supply it, right? And it's supposed to stay $1,000. It's a pegged UST. And I get what they say here. let's just like, you know, you're not probably going to get this, but 23.76. 76%. Equals. If you just stick it through. And it lasts, the surge lasts as long as the surge lasts. There's no like set amount of time and stuff like that. You can literally turn this into life-changing money. And then on top of that, you get another 500% if you delay your rewards. Of course, there's some, you know, there's some in and outs to this. You guys got to remember, you're getting rewards at that. You're not getting back UST. You're getting KAVA and you're getting hard. But you got to also look at KAVA, right? So if you look at KAVA and you let it grow, not only will the price appreciate, hopefully, long term. Where's my KAVA? I know I have it on here. There. Boom. Guys, ever since they've been onboarding IBC-enabled protocols, chunk. Guys, could you imagine getting your rewards at 2,370-something%, delaying your gratification or realizing your rewards for KAVA and your hard, or their hard is their version of the stable, but your KAVA appreciates over a 12-month vesting period because you're delaying gratification and growing it 500% on top of that. You'd have to be a dummy. That's all I want to say. I just got to put it out there for you guys. You guys want to be winners? You want to be losers? Not financial advice. I want to be a winner, though. Nick, you got anything you want to say about that?
No, I think you hit it right on the head, man.
Well, I was just banging my head against things. I didn't want to actually bang my head against anything, so I used my hand. You guys got to go to their vote. Go to KAVA. It's real easy. KAVA.io. Check out the information that they have out there. Go check out their Medium articles. Again, guys, I'm not a dummy. I'm not a dummy. I'm not saying you guys are. I'm just being crazy. But check out the bits of information out there for you guys. When I looked at this, I was looking at this earlier today, and I didn't see a way for me to supply it just yet. Because I know you could do this, right? You can go here, supply. You get your stuff and all that stuff. Or right here, you go here, lend vote balances. You can go to balances, and then you could, just like any of the other platforms, you go there, you go to load, and they'll give you your stuff. You do have to. I don't know if you can directly just go straight from Osmosis or go from your Kepler wallet. Again, Atom was a little different, but let me go here to receive. Yeah, it gives you a KAVA wallet. So I don't know what you have to do. There's obviously a step that I'm missing here. Maybe you have to send. I don't know what it is. Maybe you have to send and then swap on their platform, because you can swap as well, right? Like you can swap. Boom. Maybe you have to send. I don't know. To be honest with you guys, I forgot. I know I did it with Atom pretty easily, but it's been so long because their surge happened like a couple months ago. But I'll look into it. It's time is of the essence. So do your own homework, because this could happen today. It could happen tomorrow. And again, you get the most benefit for being the first, bunch of liquidity, obviously, in there. The first mill gets the highest exposure to APR. Or APY returns, right? So again, guys, I'm gonna look into it, but for the sake of this stream, I don't want to just sit here and kind of, you guys know me. I'll take forever. But I'm putting it out there. You guys do you, not financial advice. Just putting it out there. The opportunities that are out there to make money are all over the place. That 500 for 12-month lock is on your rewards that you get. So again, let me show you guys right here. I was able. Again, you get your rewards, and they put it down here, and then you can claim them, and they'll show you when you claim them, they'll give you the option of how long you want to lock it. You can take it in a month, or you can take it in 12 months. If you do it for 12 months, then that appreciates, again, there's nothing really here. That was just like the remaining little smidget amounts of my atom when I got out. But if you go for 12 months, they give you a bonus of hard and your KAVA to at 500%. And then if you do 1 month, you don't get nothing because you're not being patient. You just want it in a month and you want what you want, right? But yeah, if you go 12 months, that's just on your rewards. If once you're done with that, you can come up here and say, okay, I'm done. I've been in this for as long as I want to be in this. I want my UST back. You just come up here. From what I remember with Atom, you just come up here and you withdraw. It goes back into there. You send it back into your Kepler wallet, and bada bing, bada boom, you have what you have. Like it's that. Now it gets a lot slippier or a lot more riskier when you start borrowing against. And obviously on their platform, like platforms like this, they want you to borrow against, right? But if price is appreciating, and, you know, you got into that great position like Akash, like again, like if you like, you know, Akash has like 70.07%. You go back, you look at Akash, right? You were able to get into that. You participated, prices appreciating, and you're just like, no, I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit. I want to get out. You know, you could do what you want to do. But when price dips back down and you want to buy it at a lower, you can always borrow against it, but then you run into the risk of, you know, exposing yourselves to other risk on top of that, larger risk on top of that. So I get it, but I'm never really a big fan of going full gusto, if you know what I mean. Like this doesn't make sense. I try to mitigate my risk and I try to promote that to you guys. And really with UST, I just don't see why you would want to. You just, you know, just be there and be ready to take advantage of it before everybody else. That's all you literally have to do to get in on that. So yeah, if anybody figures out like how to exactly go about getting UST onto the KAVA platform here, join our Discord or shoot me and Nick a direct message because I have a million things. Nick has a million things he always does every single day too, and sometimes it's hard to actually like streamline this and figure this out first and foremost. But I do want, this is up very much important to me. So if you guys figure this out, send us a message, join us in our Discord, let everybody know. Don't withhold the water information in the desert, because that just makes you a killer and somebody that's, you know, you should feel bad about that. You should feel bad about that. Unless there's only like a smidget. But if there's like an oasis, you better tell people, hey, there's water over there if you want some, you know, in the IBC gang. If you're a gang member, you better tell them. We're moving on. Ranting again. I'm ranting. Don't let me rant, Nick. I didn't want to do this. I'm not going to rant on this one, but I'm going to at the same time, but try to keep it really, really short. Next thing I want to talk to you guys is about the fort. I told Nick that we're going to stop making so much castle or Kanamiya content and until things kind of like settle a little bit, because right now, like, you know, we've been kind of hitting that nail kind of hard. But of course, because they're go-getters, they put out this this article. Maybe it was in response to like my YouTube video that I made explaining Fortius Economia from my viewpoint. But they put this out literally yesterday or today, I guess, March 30th, explaining to everybody FOT in their vision. And really, it's a really good read, guys. It's a really, really good read. Each time you burn FOT, in fact, you are trading FOT's innumerable future possibilities with a tool that has current usage, bFOT. Each time you burn bFOT, you are trading the use case possibilities with a thing that has long-term benefits, gFOT. Each time you mint sFOT, you are trading future gains of gFOT with simple money. Again, guys, kind of like I was trying to explain before, we're only seeing one like arm of this body right now. We're not even seeing the full extent of the picture that they're trying to paint just yet. We're only seeing one section of their whole platform. So a lot of people are having a hard time really bringing it all together and conceptualizing the overall view and what they're trying to do. But it's really simple when you think about it, guys. It's really, really simple. FOT is a store of value. There's only so much FOT that's ever going to be, much like Bitcoin. You need to burn FOT in order to partake in some of these other, they call them subsystems on their platform. When you do that, you're exposed to possibilities within those platforms, P2P insurance, their DeFi play. They also have living liquidity pools where you can gain more, obviously. But right now, we all obviously just are kind of playing around in their staking arm of the thing. But each one of those subsystems has a value that is not obtained from the last action, but every action is kind of influencing a further action that brings value to the previous action and vice versa. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you need FOT to get bFOT, you need bFOT to get gFOT. gFOT you need in order to stake, and also gFOT to, you know, bring back sFOT. And then sFOT, you know, it's really hard to explain to you guys until everything is up there. But this article is really, again, kind of like, for me, it was easy to follow because that's already what I'm trying to put out there for you guys. The ultimate thing to kind of draw this to a conclusion that you guys got to remember, FOT is really scarce. Now, there was one section of this that I'm going to read to you guys that, like, if I was me, I probably wouldn't have put that out there. But in full disclosure, like I like to do, I thought it was a good look on them to do that. Now, it might drive it down and cause more doubt, but to me, it made absolute sense. And let me read this paragraph. This was the main part and reason why I want to bring this up today. They close this whole article with saying, regarding the sustainability of the system, unfortunately, nothing in the universe lasts forever. The promise of otherwise is a mere illusion. As we have been saying since the beginning, Fortius has a life expectancy of about 4 to 6 years. The system will expire the moment the last FOT burns, because there's only so many FOT that you can have or that will ever be in existence. Our aim in this lifespan is to give the people the opportunity to open new doors they did not even know existed. Kind of like what I was saying, guys. Every action influences and forces a reaction per the prior action in this system. And it really does make sense when you zoom out and look at all of the subsystems and the value and the scarcity of FOT. And also now when they do have sFOT, you know, and being accrued through gFOT and through bFOT, and I know it's hard to follow, guys, but I'm telling you, again, previous actions supply the future actions and so forth and so forth. Like, it's really just a circle of life. The thing I want you guys to remember through all of this, though, is don't let this fool you. Remember one thing with this, if you can, and if you're a long-termer, there's only so much FOT that you'll ever be able to get your hands on. FOT is what determines the life span of this whole thing. What happens with Bitcoin? You know, people are like, you know, where does the value come from? All this stuff. Same argument with Bitcoin. When the last Bitcoin is mined, are you of the opinion that everything just doesn't matter anymore? All of it dies. Nothing has a value anymore. All of it goes to zero. Do you think that Bitcoin will go to zero or actually be more valuable once there's no more Bitcoin to be mined? Same thing with this. If you don't sell all of your FOT, you are in control of one of the most rarest aspects of this platform. That's why I've been telling you guys beforehand, I'm only selling a certain percent of my FOT, and then I'm going to be keeping a good percent of that going forward, because it's a scarce source of value within this ecosystem, this platform. Now, that doesn't mean that this platform actually has to die. It's just the way that they envision it. You guys got to remember, it's on you. It's on me. It's like that with any economy. If you hold FOT, you determine the life expectancy of this platform. It's not done until it's done, period, right? And then so you got to think about it. When it comes more scarce and more scarce and more scarce and more scarce, like gFOT too, what happens? Things fractionalize. Kind of like I was saying before. You know that what's the bottom denomination in the US? A penny, right? Supposedly. But we can sell and trade fractions of a penny all day long on the markets. We do it all the time. You have done it all the time with Doge, with Shiba, with anything else out there that has, you know, that kind of value. You can still trade fractionals like Satoshis. You can still trade fractional values of whatever denomination it is. I actually think this is a really great thing. A lot of people might get scared out of this. That's okay. Bye-bye. If you don't understand that, then you need to be scared and you need to get shook out of the tree. Or you're going to be the liquidity, which is fine. Either way, you just get the worst end of the stick long term. Again, that's just my thoughts about it. I don't know what your guys' thoughts about it is. I'm so far having a really good time playing in the castle. Just a couple of days ago, Nick and I each individually put in $5,000 a piece. And we basically, tomorrow, we'll have it back.
Yep.
We'll have it back. And so everything there from then on is fun. We're just playing in the castle, right?
Playing with the sand, man.
Yeah, and I'm accumulating and building long term. So just something to think about. I know I don't do the best job fully explaining it, but if you guys are catching what I'm telling you, you know, you're catching what I'm telling you. Moving on. One last thing before we get into the AMA. Oh man, I try my best to stay on point, and we're still like pretty much on the same time frame. Guys, have you guys been reading what's going on with Marble? Marble's really interesting. I'm not fudding it again, but I do want to put it out there. If you guys haven't been reading this article, read it. Maybe it'll give you guys something to think about. I've already told you guys time and time again my thoughts about them. Don't do it now. Read it on your own time. Not right now. Do it later. But yeah, a lot of fishy stuff, man. But it's funny. You know, when things are being manipulated, things pump. You know, they can control the value, kind of like NFTs, right? Like people are saying, like they can manipulate NFTs. They set the floor price, then they buy and move. Anyway, read that. Just read it. I don't want to say anything more than just read that. We're gonna go into the AMA. Guys, got anything you guys want to ask? Anything we should cover?
Can you do some TA
On what?
UMEE?
On UMEE, yes.
It's pumping, man.
14.89%. 14.89%. Guys, I told you guys before, I have my opinions about how UMEE launched. I don't like it. Like I'll be honest. I hate seed sales. I hate, you know, when people are able to get ahead of everybody else and front run people. And that's why you have this happening. But when the market actually does stabilize and it does find a floor price like this right here, you know, that's where you guys want to buy. I was showing you guys this on the daily time frame, this wedge pattern here. And I told you guys the way that you measure the moves, right, is from the openings. Look, this isn't planned at all. But from the measured move right here, look, we broke up and above it, guys, more than what we expected. Actually, this wick kind of brought us exactly to that measured move. And then it's then again exceeded expectations. Holy crap, came all the way up to 10 cents, above 10 cents. Holy smoky smokes. Obviously, it's because of the development that they're having with their platform. So have you guys been accumulating some UMEE? I have, even regardless of like, I don't have a lot. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot. But as you guys can see here, I do have me a little bit of UMEE. I just went straight into staking it. It's from what they gave me. Like, honestly, like, I probably should have bought more when I was saying that, but I was looking elsewhere. So I didn't buy that much. I just have what I have here. Definitely nothing to like, you know, toot my horn about or anything like that. But yeah, you know, I keep a certain amount of airdrop and I stake the rest. And then it's all fun and games after that because I'm not emotionally tied to the bag. I've already realized profits and it is what it is. I'm a winner no matter what. And then if it just keeps doing what it's doing, I'll be a super duper winner. And then my mom will be like, you want a steak? And I'll be like, yeah, mama, give me a steak. I'm a super big boy now. I can eat big boy food. Anyway, yeah. But they're doing good, guys. They're doing good. But honestly, you know, I don't buy green candles. Again, you can chase it if you want, but I don't buy green candles. Let's go to the lower time frames. Ooh, it just literally happened within the last 16 hours. So, or no, 12 hours. I'm sorry, we're on the 4-hour candle. So it is what that is. We've seen it happen before, though. Look at this. We've seen that exact thing happen before, and then what happened? Yeah. You know? Yeah. So don't get overexcited. Don't chase pumps. Right now on Market Cipher B, we're seeing stuff kind of round a little bit. Let's go 3 hour. Ooh, 3 hours still looking good. Yeah. 2 hour tapping off. 1 hour showing signs of coming back down. Good sell pressure. 24 minute. I'd never go into 24 minute anymore. Coming down. Remember, the lower time frames will lead into the higher time frames, and not vice versa, guys. The higher time frames do not do anything for the lower time frames. So you got to go down and check out the moves in between the lines. And right now, 24 minutes showing that we might actually come back down here. You know, we might actually retest. If I go here on Market Cipher A, the top second of the chart, you know, I might look here to see if this holds up as support. through here, realistically, ideally, 0.092, and then again back down here, which would be, the high 8. That's what I would realistically be looking for. Anything above that, I would feel like I'm just like FOMOing, and I just don't do that. I just don't do that. I don't buy green candles. They're fun to look at, and I enjoy them for you guys, but I don't buy green candles.
Never.
No. Stop touching that. You do that on your own time. What else, guys? Thoughts on carbon, on SWTH? Yeah, I'm into just about all carbon narrative plays right now. Like, if you're telling me I can get into carbon credits, like, I'm pretty interested, to be honest with you. So like when I first saw carbon, I think I actually sold, which I feel stupid for now. Did I sell? I think I did. I don't even think it's there anymore. I think I sold. It's not. I'll look later. I think I did sell it though. Could you please load for me? You never like me. Osmosis don't like me. Let's look at the hourly here. Ooh, that would have been a good price right there, right? It's so honestly long term. I'm sorry, I'm thinking carbon. Oh, I'm so crossed right now. Carbon, this, guys, is an actual degen play. Excuse me. It totally, just because of the name. I swear, so many IBC stuff. Carbon is actually, Nick, why didn't you tell me? This looks so stupid. It's a market. It's a decentralized exchange that trades futures and whatnot, right? Let me go here. But to go back to what I was saying, I am interested. Like, obviously, you guys give me the chance to get in the carbon credits just for the sake, since I was wrong anyway. I'm there. But if you guys go here, check out this. Is this the one I was thinking about? Yeah, it was, right. Didn't they have? Is this one? Maybe I'm wrong on that too. Am I wrong with that? I could have swore. Is this the one that is a bridge exchange? Yes, thank you. I was right. Okay. I looked into it before. So like Nick and I, like, we thought this was super interesting. And obviously, like, exchange tokens, if you want to call it that, if this catches on, like, could really do something here. It's not gonna, I don't know where it's at. Where's it at? Buy brick, migrate, about carbon, blah 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 blah. I thought this was, am I totally off now? Am I just not getting my explore the carbon hub? Yeah. No, am I right, guys? Is this the what I'm thinking it is? Is this the exchange? Correct. Bridge exchange. Yeah, it's an exchange, right? I'm crazy right now. Getting everything switchy doodad. Buy, migrate. I could have swore that this was what we were looking at before. Is the bridge. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Long term, though, I think this, going back to it, I think this is, because obviously I'm getting my projects confused. Guys, there's so many. This is why we need help. Like, I just on the TA would buy and wait for previous lows. 0.021, 0.019 would be like where I want to buy. It does look like it's probably going to be coming back down to test those levels again. It's been up and it's been down over the past couple of days quite a bit, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Am I thinking about regen? Could be. No, I'm not thinking about regen. What am I thinking about, Nick? We looked at it not too long ago, and I could have swore it had a similar ticker or something like that. I promise you guys I'm not crazy. I will look it up later. It was like this whole exchange thing. What were we
Can't remember now.
But you remember what we were looking at, right? Remember when we looked at it and we're like, oh, that's an exchange thing. And they had like low liquidity and a lot. Anyway, Nick and I look at a lot of different stuff. Even on the daily, guys, like I said right here, 0.0191 is where I would ideally like to buy. Again, you can kind of come back down here to previous lows, 0.021. But right now, I'm not chasing this at all. It does look like it's having a pretty good day right now. But I would like to see it come back down for me. I'd like to see it come kind of retest and then, be on its way. But yeah, a little too early, guys. A little too early right now. And there's so many bridges. There's so many bridges too right now. I don't know how I feel about a lot of the newer bridges that are out. A lot of them are going to do well. A lot of them are going to do well, but like, there's just so many choices, right? Cryptocito, I think that guy looks like an anonymous. Yeah. Yeah. I think I saw that. Gosh, now
you know what?
Bugging me. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, so British Joe keeps asking your thoughts on, I don't even know how to say it, I don't know how to say it.
Oral chain. I really don't have, be honest with you. I've not even been looking at, I've been meaning to look into it, but I haven't really had any time to look into it, to be honest with you. Like I said, along with the bridge thing, like there's just so freaking many things happening right now in the space. And as far as like putting out content and stuff like that, like, did I spell it right? All right, chain. Yeah. So I don't even have, I really don't have anything to say about it right now. I'll look into it though, because we're still talking about carbon. Why I ignore you? I didn't ignore you. I just don't. Trying to address one thing at a time, buddy. And like, if you guys know me, it's easy for me to get sidetracked. I can't. Yeah, let me see here though. Well, what is it? An AI layer 1? Yeah. So those AI things, like, I don't want to say they're ahead of their time, but they're like, as far as the mass adoption kind of thing, it's like, wait, maybe I'm right. Maybe I did see it. Is that the one where they have like an AI that tries to predict like the future of like the like market trends and stuff like that? Is that what it is, British Joe? Is that what that was? I think that's what that was, right? Meh. Is it on here? Yeah, boom. Yeah. Yeah, it's the AI one, right? I briefly saw this. I take it back. I did briefly see this. It's interesting. It's super interesting. I don't know, man. I'm like, personally for me, as far as like adoption and stuff like that, like I like tech and all that stuff, but I don't like things being in full. I don't even like the Tesla idea of a car driving itself. I'm so old fashioned. Maybe it's just my age. I don't like that. I want to be in control of what I'm doing at all times as much as I possibly can. And if that's what it is, like, I don't know about like, you know, all of that. I could be totally wrong. Right. But am I right? Is that what they're saying? Like they have an algorithm that's like AI driven that kind of like obviously tries to help predict things and stuff like that and adjusts your portfolio based on what they're saying and stuff like that. Could be. I mean, machines are super smart, smarter than us, but it's only smart. Yeah. It's only as smart as like the parameters that you put into it. And it's only as strong as the parameters that you put into it and the software that you program into, you know, your platform. So it's kind of like, honestly, like we were talking about redelegation, like automatic delegations and stuff like that. I don't even like doing that. I don't even like, for me, I don't even like doing that. I like, it's beneficial in a lot of ways, but I would rather much rather be in control myself, especially with my money. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'd play around with this, like with $1,000 or so and just see what happens. Like, you know, if I got into a Tesla and they told me that they're going to try to parallel park, like, maybe, but what if that freaking car like malfunctions and just takes the frick off with me and crashes into, you know, a building going 70 miles per hour? Like, I've been in that car. I've test drove the Tesla before. You hit the grass, so like you're gone. You're just gone. That thing is fast. So like, yeah, I don't know, man. That's just me. And like thinking as like as a consumer, the idea of AI being in control of my financial outcome, kind of weird. Yeah, kind of weird. But like I'm all for testing stuff out. Could be like, you know, I don't know. That's just my first impression. I don't want to fight anybody too. You guys play. You play. Make your own decisions. Look into it. Play in the mud.
Get a little dirty.
Mm-hmm. Little dirt don't hurt, man. Mambo is never wrong about that. Little dirt might hurt. AI or Orichain could actually do really, really well and make a lot of people a lot of freaking money. So again, that's just me. That's just me. I'll probably will play into it with like a low amount, like $1,000 or so. That's honestly, personally, that's kind of what I do with a lot of things. Like when I think things are interesting, Like I'll just get my feet wet a little bit, with like $1,000, just see how it goes. Kind of like I did with KAVA. I told you guys to put like a couple grand into KAVA with Adam, and it was like, okay. Let's see here. Got it. Thanks. Yeah, sorry, British Joe. Again, wasn't trying to. That's just me and my personality, man. Wasn't trying to ignore you or anything like that. But I think it's very much. You could be right. You could be right. It could be a very much undervalued layer one. Could definitely be. I have to look into it more, and I promise you, I actually will. We'll cover it a little bit more in one of our streams. Talking about Juno fork, I did see somebody ask me that, guys. Last thing we want to do is fork, right? Like that's just do you guys want a fork? Like the last thing I think we need to do is fork. I think the easiest thing to do is just burn. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Fork or burn? I think just capture and burn, just by the way things have been going, Obviously, I told you guys before, like, I've already abstained in the first initial round of things. So the community has said that, and I'm kind of just going along with it. I think burn would be the easiest course of action. Generally, things with oracles are huge as long as the oracle works. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like if the parameters and the mechanism, all this stuff go off without a hitch, it could be freaking huge. Could be huge. Matter of fact, that's like something that I would love to hear, like from their team members, like get them on the stream and just me shut up and let them explain to everybody like how that kind of stuff works, because that's way over my head, right? Anything else, Nick? I know we're kind of like running into almost 11 o'clock already. Comdex apparently uses band. Interesting. I'm bullish on Comdex. Band been sleeping for years. Yeah, they definitely have been. I don't know. Somebody was trying. I don't know if you were on here too, Nick, but somebody was trying to tell me about like, it was when we did our 10K investment in our portfolio. Yep. They were like, why not ban? And I was like, because ban hasn't done nothing. Like 16, 18. Remember how bad for Oracle is. Bridge is Raw waiting for. Yeah, Raw. I think Raw definitely. And it's unfortunate that they're waiting for what happens with the Juno props and all that stuff. I did see again in the Juno Discord in one of their sneaky little rooms, somebody saying that it might be 2 weeks or so. Obviously, that would give a lot of things to shake out time to do this that. But like under 2 weeks is what we could expect. I'm kind of like already, because I'm still holding. Like, you remember they were saying, and I told you guys per their own words, that if you stuck into the liquidity pools, that until Raw dropped, that you were going to get a bonus and stuff like that. Like I've been in a suck, guys. I'll be honest with you guys. I have been sticking it out and in the suck the whole time, and I haven't moved just because
what would be an interesting play if we did on those LPs? We put in bFOT, right? Because they're going to retroactivate on 31st, right? So
yeah, we could. Ooh, wait, yeah. Did they already do that, or they're still doing that? Anything still up to ooh.
Just something to think about.
Something to think about, though, right? Like, what are you guys more bullish on? FOT or Raw? FOT or Raw? FOT or Raw? My pools are wrecked. Me too. Yeah, I'm still sitting there. Yeah, banging my head against all of it too, guys. I'm right there with you. I don't put any money into any LPs because exit scams possibilities. Yeah, we've been guys. You guys, especially with Juno, please understand we're gonna get more and more and more of this. Like, I'm not saying any of these, right? I'm just because I'm hovering over them, but be careful. Be careful. I would say maybe if you're looking at mine, maybe I'm kind of leaning too heavily into Juno, but I'm long-term bullish on Juno. I might be digging my grave and burying myself into it, but I am long on Juno. Please on Raw. Yep. Thought you were in on bFOT pool. I'm not in on bFOT pool. Should I do that right now, guys? Which one out of these do you think I should put on bFOT? Yeet. How much would this get me? 10. Here. for the crew. For the crew. Just remove it from there. Whatever. Actually, I think I did that 500. So I'm actually up and I'm just moving it, right? That's actually good. Yeah, I think I'm up on that one because I got in with I thought I bought that or Cosmos at like 26 or whatever it was. Liquidity pools. Where's my bFOT pool? Swap Atom for bFOT. Maxi. That's not a lot, but whatever. Boom. I'll trade you. Making swaps live on air because I love you guys. Because me loves you guys. I'll go here. Provide max. Oh wait. Can I just do that? What would that turn out to be? Yeah. Wait. We need fees, that's why, right? Always remember, guys, you guys need fees. We don't need this stuff, we need fees. Add liquidity. And just like that, now I'm eligible for more. Give me. There you go. FOT is just a tomb or Olympus fork on Juno chain. It's whatever. It's made me money.
Can't complain, right?
Yeah, it's made me money. You gotta understand, a lot of these, Pradesh, a lot of projects are just recycled projects of old projects. Like, doesn't matter what ecosystem you're looking at. I'll get even like DAOs and stuff like that. A lot of them are all just.
Juno's like a copycat of Eve. So.
Yeah, basically. One of the FOT devs slightly hinted that there will be an airdrop for FOT holders. Yeah, bring it on. That's what I'm saying. Don't be selling don't be swapping all your FOT. Keep some of your FOT. Usually 500 or less on pools. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. No, I full degened on some of the osmosis pools early on, guys. I had like like Rob Powell said, probably not a good amount of exposure to it, but I made a lot of money, so it's like it's all good, right? Like I had almost like $100,000 into some of the osmosis pools.
We were insane back then, dude. In September, October.
Yep, but you gotta risk it for the biscuit. They don't give a FOT. I'm totally triggering for KAVA land. Yeah, guys. Guys, take a look at that KAVA. We're gonna try to wrap it up here because now we're kind of just going through, the comments. I love talking with you guys, but I do gotta get ready to go bend some people up at at Jiu-Jitsu. Quick little side note. Guess who I met yesterday? At Jiu-Jitsu? Mario Lopez. He's a short dude. He's a really short dude. He was sitting there, like, pulled up. I was outside of the jiu-jitsu school, watching when my sons, they go to jiu-jitsu, and I was over there just, researching outside. And Mario Lopez jumps up right behind me. Apparently he's doing a video shoot where I live. And he goes talking, like, he's really loud, too. He's really loud, really short, had a lot of makeup on, which I get. He's older than me. Like, that's probably why. I thought he just looks good all the time. But he was a nice dude. He was a really nice dude. And apparently he's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. And he's going to be training at the jiu-jitsu school. So hopefully I can go over there and he'll probably tie me up. He's apparently pretty good. He's pretty good. But yeah, Mario Lopez. Slater from Saved by the Bell. I'm super old. You guys might not even know who that is. But anyway, guys, that was interesting and fun. My name is Tank. As always, Nick and I bid you guys a good day. You guys have a great day. Make sure that you guys don't overextend. Do some research. Check out what's happening out there because there's still, even though it seems to be all doom and gloom, a lot of places you guys look in the Cosmos ecosystem, there's still a lot of places that you guys could be making money. KAVA. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. You guys be blessed. Nick, you want anything to say? You guys say anything to him at all?
Get out of here, you dirty animals.
Get out of here, you animals. We'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Appreciate you guys. Peace. Later, guys. Bye. Beat it.
Bye.